So today we're going to carry on with our work on Winnie the Pooh, and I've drawn myself a map of the 100-acre wood. There it is. It's similar to the one in the front of the Winnie the Pooh book, but it's not identical. But if you wanted to do your own map and make it look completely different, that's absolutely fine too. Because what we're going to do is we're going to write some instructions for Winnie the Pooh to go from his house to one of his friends' houses. So, when we're doing instructions, we're thinking about short sentences that just mean that we get from one place to the other. A bit like when we were doing a recipe and we were just giving them instructions. So, we're going to use words like first, and then, and next, and finally, to help us to move from one place to the other. So our first sentence is going to start with first. So I'm going to have first, Pooh followed the path around the trees. So first, and I've written it up there so that I know how to spell it. First, remembering I've got a capital letter to start with. First, Pooh and his name has to have a capital letter at the beginning. Pooh went and first Pooh went along. First Pooh went along the path. And that is one of our words, isn't it? The. First Pooh went along the path. Path is a funny word. If you live up north, you would say path, and it's easier to spell then because it is path. But we say, well, some people down here say path, the path, but it's not really spelled R. So you just have to know that that's how it's spelled. First Pooh went along the path around the trees. And I'm going to check that it makes sense as a little group of so it's a sentence. And I haven't missed anything out. First, Pooh went along the path around the trees. So he's going to go along here, around the trees. And I'm going to do my next sentence starting with then. Then he went over the bridge. Next, he followed the path through the wood. Finally, he came to Owl's house. So he's going to see Owl in this case. But you can have Pooh going wherever he would like to go. In fact, if you really get into this, you could do Pooh going to see Owl, you could see Rabbit, you could go and see Piglet, you could write instructions for all those. So we're going to use first, then, next, finally, and those are words that move our, usually a story along. So when we're story writing, we use these words, first, then, next, finally. We're also going to link this to geography. So geography is all about maps and places and how the land is and everything. So we're going to use words a little bit like around and over. And we did these words a little while ago in maths and PE. and we link them to those as well. So these are very useful words. So along, around, under, beside, all those type of words. So see if you can join in your sentence to give direction, so we know where on that path or how he's going over or under or around things. Remembering first, then, next, finally. And if you use those 4 to start your sentences, you should have 4 sentences going from one place to another. So good luck with that.